Hi! Alright, so I have my foundation and my concealer on because, well, this is my first video, guys, and I obviously don't know what I'm doing, so that's fine. I will totally put up a foundation and concealer video. It doesn't matter. I mean, everybody's skin is different. It's fine. It's fine. So we'll just go from here on out. From here on out, I just have concealer and foundation on. I'm going to use this Physicians Formula. This is a translucent mineral wear mineral correcting powder. And I use this because I have pretty fair, pale, light skin. And I like it because it helps brighten up my under eyes, but it also helps set my concealer. If you can see it, it has like little swirls of yellow, peach, pink, and green. It's a color correcting powder because you can use the green on redness. You can use the yellow and peach color on to brighten, and then also that pink can really help brighten as well, especially if you are fair, not pale, fair, not light. I am light because I have yellow undertones. A person that is fair is super light, but they have pink undertones. So that's a very good rule to know if you're fair or light. I'm light. So I'm going to use mostly the yellow and peach tone because I'm going to set my under eye concealer, and it's really going to brighten it up. It may look like super white, but just hang with me because we're just going to roll with it. Oh, this is my favorite Sephora brush that I have. I think it's one of them. It's the Pro Contour number 79. I have a lot of Sephora brushes. I love them. They're soft. They do the trick. They have a warranty. It's nice. So I'm just going to set my under eye, and I like to bounce rather than sweep because I just spent all that time doing my concealer, girl, and I don't want to mess it up. So we're just going to bounce it on. So I do underneath my eyes. I do my chin. I do right underneath my cheekbone right here. And that's kind of like a powder contour. Because it's so light. I do a little bit on the nose just for like oil control, even though I don't have any oil because I'm really super dry like the desert. But you never know. I could go outside and it could be like 1,000,000 degrees outside and I'll sweat because I'm a big girl. So then I put it on my forehead. That's more of like a contour thing too. And I put it on my eyelids because it kind of gives it a nice base for my eyeshadow, and I don't really have to use that much of an eye primer because I put my concealer on top of my eyelid. You can use an eye primer. If you want to use an eye primer, use an eye primer. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to show you what I do. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to reach in here and grab my Kat Von D Shade and Light. If you don't have this, I don't know what you'd be doing with your life. No, I'm just joking. Oh, this is the eye one. You should have this too. No, let me see. Here it is. We're going to use that one later. But we're going to use this one now. I love Kat Von D. Love her. She's amazing. She really, I think it's just because she really cares about what she's doing, and she really tries to like make her makeup very good. But yet, you know, semi-affordable. I mean, it's good makeup. So this is what it looks like. My yellow shade, sorry I'm blinding you. My yellow shade is almost gone. I've totally hit pan. But ever since I found this brightening powder, I don't really need it. So I just don't use it anymore. But anyway, I'm going to start with contouring my face. So I'm going to go into this one right here. And I've got this dual-ended brush from Urban Decay. It's the Naked Flushed brush. It's pretty cute. I like it for contouring. So with contour, you kind of start at your ear and you're going to go right underneath your cheekbone And so I make like a little line. You can see it. And then you just go ahead and blend it out. And that's whenever you make like a really long triangle. And I don't want to go like too close to my mouth because I think that makes you look like the Joker or something. No, I don't know. It's not good. Don't do it. So anyway, just kind of focus back near the ear so you can create depth to your cheekbone. Look at that. Anyway, we're going to do it on the other side. The reason why I like her contour kit is because it's really super easy to blend out. And I just really like it. So that's that. Yes, yes. Alright, so then I also do a little bit down the sides of my nose. And a little bit right here. I know that seems weird. But girls, I like to have like that pronounced chin. Like, look, I got chin now. That's what I do. I put it right there. Underneath. And then I go right here. Because you know, I don't know. I just want one of those cute little upturned noses. I don't have one, so, you know, whatever. You may have noticed, or not, but I didn't powder my face after my foundation, and that's because I'm super duper dry. And I kind of use this as my powder. I know that sounds weird, but I'm dry. I don't want to exacerbate the problem. If you have super oily skin, powder yourself, girl. Boy, I don't really care. Do what you think. Do what you're gonna do. So next, I'm gonna go into the middle one. You can see that I've used it a whole bunch. It's my bronzer. I like it for my skin tone. It's nice. It's not too dark. You don't have to use a whole bunch. So then, with bronzer, you kind of just like contour your face a little bit more, give your face some depth. As you can see, I'm like pretty much one color, except for my really like bright under eyes and my contour. So I kind of start right here, and I go up here, and you got to get near that hairline. You got to do it. If you don't, people totally know you're not as bronze as you say you are. Oh, I'm just joking. Just do it. And then I go down onto my cheek. And I blend those two together. Alright, so then I do it on the other side. Until they're even. Getting all up in that hair. Okay, and then I do a little bit on my nose. Because that's where the sun would hit you. Right? I think so. And then I put a little bit right here. Because I heard that it makes your lips look bigger. I don't know if it does, but I totally do it anyway. Because that's what I heard. And then I do it on my big old mom chin to make this go away. Look. Oh, it's gone. Just joking. Power of makeup. And don't forget behind your ear, because that's another telltale sign. Like if you don't do near your hairline or behind your ear, they'd be like, girl, you're like so pale. Who are you trying to fool? And I'd be like, no one. I just forgot to do it behind my ear. Alright, so that's pretty much done. We're done contouring the face. If you want to contour your face more, go for it. I think this is fine for me. I'm a mother. I'm not a runway model. That's actually a lot of work for some people. So, hey, it's a lot of work for me. Alright, so that's that. Next, I'm going to put on my blush. This is by City Color. It's a Be Matte blush. It is in Blackberry. And I found this at, what is that called? Five Below. Is that? Yeah, Five Below. It is the only place that I've been able to find this City Color brand. And I only have 2 things from them so far, but you know, I'm going to go back and get some more because, you know, I've got that addiction to makeup and I just like to buy it. So that's that. I'm sure I will put it on here. But anyway, I love this color because it's not too dark, it's not too deep, it's just this really pretty, it looks purple, but it's, I don't know, let's just put it on my face so you can see it. I like it. And I also like the fact that it's matte because I like to use you know, highlighters. So that's that. You go right in the middle of your contour. And you make this weird face when you're doing it. But isn't it so pretty? It's so pretty. And I think this would be good for people who have like fair skin too, because you just would have to use a little bit. But a lot of people like to use peachy tones, and I'm just not all about that life. I'm not a peachy toned kind of gal. I like to wear a lot of black, and I just don't feel like black things go with peachy tone things. Hey, if you do, that's cool, but I just don't like it on myself. It's not me. It's not me. So you're just gonna go ahead and do all that. The brush that I'm using for this, oh, I didn't even say like the other brushes that I was doing. That's alright. This is a Sephora one. I'm pretty sure it's discontinued. I should probably not talk about it. I like to buy the discontinued ones because they are cheap. Alright. So, done with that. Now we're going to go ahead and highlight. And today I'm going to highlight with this Physicians Formula. It's a shimmer brick. Warm Nude shimmer bricks. And I'm going to use this little brush. Maybe the brush. I'll just use this brush. It's from e.l.f. It's the small tapered brush from e.l.f. It's nice. Alright, so I'm going to focus mainly in, I'm going to do a little bit of this gold, this little middle gold one with some white. Oh, yes. That's nice. And I just put that right here. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I love me some highlight, but I don't love it all over my face. Because I don't even really use a lot of glitter. I'm not that kind of girl. Not that kind of girl. So I do put a little bit there, and then I take my finger, and I'm going to put it in the gold, and put it right here. Ooh, yes. And that's that. Now I'm all dewy and, you know, flawless and stuff. Alright, so after that, I like to spray my face with a setting powder because I don't know, I like to use this one for several reasons. It's the Kat Von D one. I like it because it smells like cucumbers. I like it because I feel like it's hydrating more so than others. But girl, I got seriously the driest skin, and I can't even tell you how dry my skin is. But anyway, so I like to do this. It also helps meld everything together. So if you don't have a setting spray, I've heard that the Infallible one from L'Oreal is amazing. I've heard the one from Hard Candy that you can get at Walmart is amazing. I have not tried them. One day I will. But I haven't tried it yet. But this one I like. I like this one a lot. It's by Kat Von D. It's wonderful. Oh, yes. So, yeah. Now I'm all refreshed. Alright, so then we're going to work on eyes. Okay. So now we're going to do the eyes. I'm really excited about this. Alright, so because eyes are my favorite part. Like, doing everything else is just like whatever. But eyes, oh, eyes. The eyes. Alright, anyway, so let's do it. Alright, so I am going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette for eyes. And then from here on out, you can use like any, like seriously, you can use any colors. As long as you have two dark colors, one lighter than the other, and then a super bright color. It doesn't even have to be glittery. It doesn't have to be anything. It just has to be a super bright color. You could do it with gray, black, and white if you wanted to. I've done that before and it actually looks really cool. But anyway, I'm just using a very like light brown, and then I'm using a dark brown, and then I'm putting a pop of like kind of gold, light gold in the middle. So we're gonna start with this light color, and it's called Latinus, and we're going to, now you have to trust me, we're gonna put it on. Okay, we're gonna put it on the inner corner. Just trust me. So I'm using like a little shader brush. It has to be pretty little because you don't want to like get it all over your eye. Like it looks like that pretty much. So then you're going to continue that in your crease. And this is called like the halo eye or 3D eye or whatever. Get some more product. And then you put it on the outer corner. And you don't want to get all crazy, but if you do get all crazy with it, then just like smoke it out and it's totally fine. It'll look alright. You can rock that. Alright, so from here I'm going to blend it. I'm using a MAC 217, but you can use whatever blending brush you have and it'll be fine. So I'm just going to blend that out. You want to leave a space in the middle. You don't want anything there. Don't try not to get any makeup there or shadow or whatever. Just blend out your stuff. I like to like totally blend it all up in my eyebrow because I'm weird like that. I have pretty like deep set eyes that I'm fortunate to have, and I can do that kind of stuff. If you have more hooded eyes, just stay really, really close to your crease so that you can, you know, focus on the eye. You're not going all the way up to the eyebrow. Alright, so you're going to blend that out. It's all blended. Yay. So then you're going to go back in with that shader brush again. So you go back in with your other one. You go for your darker brown. The darker brown that I'm using is this guy right here. And that one's called Salos. Salos. And then what you're going to do with this one, so you have your little halo there. You're going to focus it on the more inner part. Because you've got your transition shade in there. So we're going to focus that more on the inner part of the brown. See how I did that? See how I did that? And then you're going to bring it across. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And then you're going to blend it out. Blending is very important. You can use windshield wiper motions, you can use little circles, you can do whatever you want. Get that stuff blended out. You just blended it. Alright, so I'm happy here. Now we're going to go into our light color. And like I said, this one can be shimmery, can be matte, it doesn't really matter. I picked a shimmery like white gold. This is from the Makeup Forever palette. What is this? The natural one? It's the more natural one. And the one that I'm going for is I-514. It's just a very, very like white. Light white gold. Another one that you can use from my suggestion from the drugstore is Iced Latte from the L'Oreal Infallible line. Those are beautiful, beautiful eyeshadows. If you ever see them, those pressed pigments are amazing, and you just pick out whatever color you want, girl. Just pick it out, get it, because they're amazing. So anyway, I'm going to use my finger and I'm just going to pat it onto my eyelid right in the middle. Focusing mainly all that color by my lash line and then moving up. But I'm going to use a brush to blend that out. And this is just an e.l.f. brush. It is the e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush. So yeah, I think this brush is like $1. But anyway, you just go along the edges and you blend that out. Try not to disturb so much the part that you lay down near your eyelashes. and I'm happy with it. So that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna go to the bottom, and we're gonna kind of just do what we did on the top to the bottom. So I'm gonna grab that light brown, and like I said, you can use any color you want, but I'm gonna use the light brown, and I'm gonna go in that inner corner. Ooh, you can't see me. Inner corner, and then outer corner. And you want to kind of like bring it up so that it meets and marries your top. And if you want to smoke this out, smoke it out. It would look beautiful. So I'm going to go in with that darker brown and then go in a little bit. Oh yeah. And in. And then you're going to blend that. But you want to leave that spot in the middle for our shimmery shade. Okay, and then you pick up your shimmery shade with your finger, or you can use a brush, whatever you want. I like to use my finger with shimmery shades. I feel like they go on much better. So you put that on there, and I'm going to use that blending brush from e.l.f. and blend that out. I like the e.l.f. one because it's like super sturdy. Oh, you couldn't see me the whole time. It's super sturdy and I just really like it. It does the job. And it's $1. Alright, so blend that all out. So the last thing that I'm going to do, it's pretty much done. The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a really, really light, kind of like cream colored shade and go right up by my eyebrow. Like right up in here. Because I really like to highlight that brow. You hear me? And bring it down. Just bring it on down. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, and this is a e.l.f. brush as well. It is just the regular old eyeshadow brush. And that one's $1. But I like this one because it's like super dense and picks up a lot of product, and it's amazing. Alright, so that eye is done. We're going to add some eyeliner. You don't have to put eyeliner on, but you totally can. My eyeliner is the waterproof NYX Retractable Eyeliner, and this one's just in brown. That's just brown. So I'm going to do my waterline on the bottom and on the top. It's called tight lining. You can do a cat eye, you can smudge your liner, you can do whatever you want. I'm just going to tight line because that's what I feel like doing, so that's what I'm gonna do. And this looks like scary as can be, and it is. No, it's fine. Some people can do it without like even holding their eye. I wish I could. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, that ain't working. And then you do the bottom, and then I'm just gonna like kind of smoke that out a little bit with whatever I have on the brush. But not in the middle. I'm keeping the middle free. Keep that middle free. Alright, then we're going to go and put on our mascara and then we'll match. Alright, so then we're going to just put on some mascara. That's pretty much it. I'm going to use Roller Lash because it's amazing. But I actually use like 3 different mascaras because I'm ridiculous like that. But first, I'm going to use the Roller Lash. It's amazing. It really lifts the lashes and makes them like super duper long, so it's lengthening. If you have really, really short lashes, I would recommend this mascara to you. And then I go in with this like $3 mascara. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Length. It's amazing. It's $3, but I always use it on my bottom lashes because it's waterproof. It has like a tiny, tiny little brush. Look at that thing. It's tiny. And I use it on the bottom. I never ever have a problem with it smudging. I never ever have a problem with it running off. It's amazing. Bye-bye. Then I go back in with some of this little tiny baby Better Than Sex mascara. And this one's like super good at volumizing. I think I need a new one. This one's getting kind of clumpy. Getting kind of clumpy. And I don't curl my lashes because I don't have the time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, and then now I'm going to do my eyebrows. Eyebrows are a thing. I zoomed you in so you can see me do my eyebrows. I use 2 different eyebrow pencils. One is well, they're both by the same company. It's Anastasia. One is taupe and one is medium brown. Medium brown I use first, and I use it for the tail end of my eyebrows. As you can see, my eyebrows are definitely sisters and not twins, and I like them to be twins. So this one is going to try really, really hard to look as awesome as this one. You can say that this one's like the younger sister. It wants to try really, really hard to be like the older sister. But, so I'm going to start with the good one first. And what I do is I just kind of brush through them, and then from the tail end, I just follow the under line of it. I outline the bottom. So now I have an outline of the bottom. And I'm going to do the same thing on the top, and I'm going to accentuate my curve. Let me see if we can get it a little bit closer. There we go. Alright, so then I'm going to just follow my natural lash line, my lash line, eyebrow line. And now we got ourselves a nice little tail. Fill it in. And then I'm going to run through it with this guy. Comb it out. So that's what we got. It's a pretty nice eyebrow. We still have to do this part, but we're going to make this one look like this awesome one. I'm going to go back in with taupe and do the front of the eyebrows. And I kind of just do the same thing. I underline it. But then on the very, very front here, I just go up. But I don't like do it a whole bunch, just a tiny, tiny bit. You don't want to like fill in your eyebrows like so much so that people are like, girl, I know what's up. I know what's up with your eyebrows, girl. I know. I don't want people to know. So I just go up. Fill them in. That looks pretty nice. And then I just go in and brush it out. So that eyebrow is practically done. That's my easy eyebrow. This is totally optional, but sometimes whenever I get a little crazy with the, the eyebrow pencil, I go back in with the NYX Wonder Pencil, and mine is in light because, like I said earlier, I'm light. And I kind of like draw it right underneath here. And this is called carving out your eyebrows if you want to know all that jazz. And I just follow the underside of my brow, and then I kind of go on top right here. And I kind of make that line. This is a brush that I got from the Naked 3 palette, and I like it this end right here. It's because it's super dense. It's kind of like a concealer brush, but I like it because it totally blends that out for me. But you gotta blend it out, otherwise you're gonna have like these yellowy looking streaks underneath your eyebrows. And that's just weird. That's just weird. Alrighty, so then I go in with some clear brow gel, because it's like hairspray to the eyebrows. And then this is like your final way to style them, make sure that they're straight, and exactly what you need out of your eyebrows. So that's that with my eyebrows. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I didn't put any lips on, but I'm going to show you 2. And since this is a pretty neutral eye, you can pretty much do any color that you want, because the world of makeup has no rules. But I am first going to use Cava, by Bite Beauty. I love this color. It's like a gray pink purple. I don't even know. It's amazing. It's like a nude, I guess. I don't know. You'll see. And no, I'm not going to use a lip liner. Okay, so that's look number 1. I'm ready for the day. Look at me. The next look I'm going to do is like a dark, vampy look. No, it's just a dark, like berry kind of tone. I like to wear dark lips. It's also like fall, so you know, this could be like a fall look if you really wanted it to be, because it's got the gold and the brown and all that jazz. So what I'm going to use is one of these new Milani, what are they called? Lip creams. This one's called Flirt. It's the darkest one that they have. And the only place that I've found these is in Kmart so far. Yeah, Kmart. I'm pretty sure that they could have them at CVS. But I'm not sure. I haven't gone there in a little while. I should go. But I like them. They're very nice. I do feel like I need a lip liner with them. So I am going to line my lips. I'm going to be using a lip liner that I got from Sally Beauty Supply. It was like on sale, but I think they're always on sale. I really don't even know. It's the Boutique Lip Liner in Currant. It's super duper long. It will last me forever. So that's cool. So I'm just going to quickly line my lips. Okay, that looks really cool. So that's that. No, just a second. Now I'm going to go back in with the lip color. I like these a lot. They're like creamy. They're very wet and they take a second to dry. But once they're dry, they stay... Let me just itch my nose. They take a second to dry, but once they dry, they're like totally on, and that's cool. It's just so pretty. At least I think it's pretty. I think it's awesome. So that's look number 2. Like if you want to like maybe like go out or do something cool. I don't know. I don't do anything ever. I'm a mother. Alright, well that's it. So thank you so much for joining me. It was a little rough, but that's totally alright. We're totally going to do this. We're going to do this thing. It's going to get better and better every time. And I have a lot to show you, and I have a lot to teach you, and hopefully I can help you with whatever you need help with. We can chat about makeup sometimes, and I'm really, really excited about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have anything that you would like me to do, leave a comment below. If you liked what you saw, you can subscribe and like. So that's that. You guys have an awesome day. Bye!